Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Jesse.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
So, what could we get for you for Christmas this year?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I think I do. That's my job.
Well, I tell my family, if you can't smoke it, eat it, or drink it, I don't want it.
So, I understand from the letter that you sent me that your wish this year is to be on The Bar Dad again.
Oh, yes. Can we do that?
We can. I can make that happen.
You can make it happen?
I know a guy.
Aha.
So, and what did we want to talk about on this episode of The Bar Dad?
I think probably hot buttered rum.
Oh, hot buttered rum, my absolute favorite.
Oh,
after skipping.
looks like it.
You're a funny guy. Okay, so pull up a chair, pull up a knee. Okay, Jesse, pull up a knee, and we'll talk about it. Stay tuned.
It's the Bar Dad.
Alrighty, welcome back, folks. With me today, very special guest, Jesse. Good to see you, my brother.
Good. How you doing today?
Jesse, it's your third time on The Bar Dad.
Oh, no.
Third time's a charm. And it's the holiday season, and it's a little nippy outside. It's Florida. It's below 50 degrees.
That's chilly for us.
It's chilly. It is. It's below 50 degrees. That's when the Uggs and sweater, the yoga pants and the Uggs come out, and he looks great in it, by the way.
I don't like to leave the house until it's at least 65, but that's just me.
It's good getting up and not sweating to death at 7 o'clock in the morning when you leave for work. But because it's a holiday season and because there's a little nip in the air, we're going to talk hot buttered rum.
I love it.
Booze and fat.
All mixed together.
With sugars.
Sugar, seasonings. Doesn't get any better.
Gotta love that. So, Jesse, tell us a little bit about your experience with hot buttered rums. When did you get into it? When did you, how did you decide, hey, this is some good stuff?
Actually, years and years ago, I grew up in Philadelphia and used to go to this little town called New Hope, Pennsylvania. And I went in there, it was wintertime, freezing cold out, loved it, and they had hot buttered rum. I tried it for the first time, I loved it. Sat by the fire, sipped on hot buttered rum. I begged the guy for years to give me the recipe. When he knew I was leaving the area, he finally gave it to me.
Oh, so it's like been passed down.
Oh, yeah.
We have this motif lately on the Bar Dad where we provide you drinks that warm your cockles and your chestnuts, evidently. So is this a chestnut and cockle warming beverage that we're about ready to have tonight?
Oh, it is. It is. Especially depends on the rum you put in it.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to talk about that today because there's a couple different types of rum and things you can put in there.
Correct.
And so what is hot buttered rum? Is it just like a glass of rum, which you're drinking here? It's very good. Cheers, by the way.
Salud.
Salud. Right. That's good stuff. So is it just rum with a pat of butter in it, and then you put it over the stove? I mean, what is hot buttered rum?
Hot buttered rum is basically a whole bunch of seasonings that are basically holiday seasonings. Cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves. And then brown sugar, butter, all mixed together. It's like a cookie. Then you put it into, I put mine, I spread them out onto a sheet, chill it, and then cut them into cubes.
Oh, really?
So basically you take a cup of hot water, throw the cube in, stir it all up real good, and then put in about 2 ounces of spiced rum. Okay. Because you already have all the flavors from the stuff in there, and just sip on it. The butter floats to the top, gets a nice little film on it.
Does it taste greasy?
No.
No?
Well, it depends on how many you have, but normally no.
No, not you tasting greasy, the drink.
Oh, the drink, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I'm anxious to try it. So what are we going to talk about? So you're gonna show us how to make the cubes?
Yeah, we're gonna mix all the ingredients together and then show you how to make it together. But basically, you need everything together and how to make the cubes, and then we have some already pre-made. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and make a drink.
Fantastic. So in the comments section, I'm gonna scratch that. It's coming.
It's you. It's all you.
Down below.
Have another drink.
Thank you. We'll actually list down below the ingredients so you can make a list yourself. Head over to your local convenience store or grocery store. Pick yourself up some cockle and chestnut warming beverage ingredients for yourself. So stay tuned. All right, team. Here we go. Bar Dad, folks. Jesse and the ingredients to make the butter goo, the cube. What do you call it? The roux? What is this that we're making here?
The hot butter rum mixture.
Mixture. This is the stuff you cut into cubes, right?
This is the stuff you mix up, you put into cubes, and then pull it out as needed. The main ingredient. Well, the second main ingredient.
Rum is always the
Always,
first.
always, yeah, always.
So here we have a stick of butter.
Stick of butter.
Stick of butter. Real butter. Salted or unsalted?
Unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter. Okay. It's kind of room softened a little bit there. Okay.
Yep.
What's next?
Then down the line, we have a little bit of vanilla. We have a little bit of nutmeg,
Okay.
clove, allspice,
Ooh.
brown sugar,
Brown
light
sugar.
brown sugar. There's the cloves. And cinnamon.
Well, then what the hell is this?
What the hell is that? Nutmeg.
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 Give it some.
Trying to follow my cheat sheet.
Poor nutmeg is not getting the respect it deserves. Okay.
Poor little nutmeg.
So we have the butter. What's next?
Those are the butter. So
Okay.
basically, we smash up the butter a little bit.
Oh,
You can do
all
it,
right.
yeah. Just mash it up a little
Guess
bit.
it's not that room temperature.
No, no. It's only been room temperature for 5 minutes. Yep. No,
Okay.
yeah, that's perfect.
Good. Okay.
Yep. And then we put in the sugar. It's a very thick consistency. It's not going to melt up into anything. You just want to be able to mix it all together.
5 minutes later.
Yes. Then all the other ingredients.
Does it have to be mixed in so like all the sugar granules are like you would cookies or?
Yeah, almost like biscuits. You know, where you can still have lumps of
okay.
butter showing. You know.
Now, see if you were really doing this, you get in there and you squeeze the.
Well, when we cut, I'm going to.
You're gonna squeeze the butter. Just squeeze it over there.
I'm going to massage the butter. So we're going to put a teaspoon of cinnamon in
That's
there.
a lot of cinnamon.
It sure is.
We should do the cinnamon challenge of the Bar Dad.
As long as you have rum to chase it.
Okay. It's looking pretty. Smells fantastic.
Oh,
That's good.
It's delicious. It's like making cookies.
Okay.
Then we're going to put in the clove.
Martha Stewart, eat your heart out.
They have nothing on us.
Nothing. Well, she's got a couple years in the federal penitentiary.
Like I said, she has nothing on us.
Nothing on us. We just didn't get caught.
That's right.
Sorry, Martha. Okay. All right. All right.
And a little bit of allspice.
Allspice. A little bit. Holy sh**.
Hope this is the right size spoon.
Wow. So like looking like savory mud.
And a little bit of nutmeg.
Wow. You put the vanilla in, I could use some extra like liquid.
Sure.
It's seizing on me. Looks like you had a whole week of eating soft cheese. There we go. Okay. That's a little better.
Could put a little brandy in there to help.
Then it wouldn't be hot buttered rum. Well, we could, you know.
Hell, you know. Brandy goes with rum.
Remember on the Bar Dad, there's no such thing as extra rum.
That's right.
All right. I'm going to put that on t-shirts, by the way. What is this here?
This is the nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Okay. What? You had two things of nutmeg.
Booped. Bleep that out.
Oh, so we have like 8,000 pounds of nutmeg in this thing?
Nutmeg's a very, very subtle spice.
It was. So, only 1 teaspoon of nutmeg
Not
in
2.
here. Not 2. Gonna make you grow a second head.
And while he's mixing, I'll just have a cocktail.
Just watch. Yes. All right.
But yeah, it's coming out great.
Smells like the nutmeg that ate Tokyo.
Does it now? All right.
All right. I can
Mash down the butter a little bit.
Yes, sir. God damn it.
Perfect.
All right.
You have done it.
All right. Now what?
You are the king. Now, basically what I do with this, I take it and put it down on parchment paper, and then I spread it out.
Like flat?
Yep.
How thick?
About a 1/4 inch thick.
1/4 inch thick?
And then we cut it into cubes, and then you can serve it as you need it.
Okay.
And I'll show you what that looks like.
All right. We'll be right back. Poof. Wow. You're like magic.
It took no time.
So, you can see this. We're going to do a close-up of this. And it looks like fudge.
It does.
So, talk to me. This is the things you cut into squares,
Yeah,
right?
so basically this is where we smeared it out on parchment paper. Then
Smeared it?
Smeared it.
Smeared it.
Smeared it
Smeared
out.
it?
And then we put it
Hashtag that. Smeared it. We'll
Then
see if it trends.
then we put it in the refrigerator and let it stiffen up a little bit so it's easier to handle.
Isn't it always?
Always.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna go in.
Oh yeah, you can try it.
Okay. It smells half as nutmeggy as the last batch that we made.
It is.
It is.
I mean, I wouldn't eat it like that, but you know, it's not bad.
You know what?
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Needs more nutmeg. Okay. All right. So we got these little. I gotta wash that down with some.
Yes, you do. Or you probably just dump it in the rum and stir it up. It'll be good, but it tastes better hot, I will say.
Okay.
Not that I've tried it that way without.
So portioned about what? In square, give or take?
Yeah, which comes out to be roughly about a tablespoon.
Tablespoon, okay.
Yep.
And so we're gonna boil some hot water.
Yep.
Get a couple of. We're gonna do it in a glass corning thing dish.
Measuring cup. Yep.
You can tell I'm in the kitchen a lot.
Yes, me too.
Measuring cup, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Yep.
Hang tight. All right, Jesse. So we've got the boiling water. We just took off the stove over there, and we're gonna make the hot buttered rum. So let's walk us through. What do we need to do?
Well, traditionally we would have an Irish coffee cup, but
I'm holding my head down in shame.
it's okay. Well, this will do really well.
Because there's a reason.
There is. The reason is because you want to be able to see the color and you want to be able to see the little cream on top.
Nice frothy top.
The butter.
The butter.
It floats to the top.
All right.
So basically we just drop in a cube.
Drop a cube. Okay.
Then we're going to go with the hot water.
Please don't shatter.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it would not.
Okay. So we got that. Now we stir.
Stir it up.
Good. Take yours.
Ooh.
Five minutes later.
And then everything should kind of dissolve into it. And
ooh, that smells outstanding.
And the butter is what floats on top. If they can see that, I hope they can.
Look at that. Now, the next is the most important, muy importante ingredient.
Si, senor.
Rum. Rum. So we've got a couple different types of rum that you can put in here. What is the rum that you recommend, that you like in yours?
You want to use a rum that has a little bit of a bite and a spice to it.
Okay.
And a darker rum.
All right.
You can use anything, but to me, that's what helps with the flavor of the hot buttered rum.
So we have a Plantation Original Dark rum, which
Nice.
is, it's got a good spice to it.
Yep.
It's got an edge, but it's not too sweet, right?
Perfect.
You can also, like, I've got a bottle of Jonas Curse here, which is a black rum, but it's very heavy on the vanilla, a little on the sweeter side. You could even go with the molasses-based rums,
Yes.
like the Jamaican, the Myers rums. But we're going to go with the Plantation, right?
Okay,
So I'm going to give that to you.
And you tricked me.
I did.
One of the only times where we'd actually measure.
Well, there's no such thing as extra rum.
So you count
About
till
2
it's
ounces.
full, and you go from there.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So give it another little stir.
And you see the butter still stays on the top.
Now, full disclosure, I've never had a sip of hot buttered rum before. This is my first ever experiencing this beverage.
I mean, all honesty, on a cold night, it's really, really good. So, you know, I have this guy teaching me how to play the guitar.
Yes.
So I sit out on the porch in these cold winter nights of Florida, and I sip on the hot butter rum and play my guitar.
All right. I'm going in.
Salud.
Salud.
It tastes like Christmas.
Holy that's good.
It tastes like Christmas.
Oh my gosh. God. Now, wow. Wait a minute. Cockles are thusly warming, heading down towards the chestnuts. No, seriously, this is fantastic. Now, we were going to do hot toddies, but hot toddies, people...
Yeah, hot toddies, everybody's familiar with a hot toddy, and everybody has their own version of a hot toddy.
But this takes some creativity, it takes some ingenuity. And if we had true Irish coffee cups with the handles, it would be so much better. But I don't know if you can see that. It's frothy on top. It's got that rich golden caramel color in it.
And the nice thing is you can make it like this ahead of time, slice it into cubes like we do, and then it's cold. You want to have a hot buttered rum.
Ooh,
it's very, very, very simple.
Now, I like the hot toddies too. I make a good hot toddy, right?
Oh yeah.
But this, I don't know if it's the butter, but you just feel it go up through the nostrils and past the cockles, and it's wow.
And it goes down easy. It's creamy.
It does.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Holy cow.
But
okay, so hot buttered rum, a traditional drink that's been around for centuries.
it's been around for a long, long time.
Long time.
The story behind it is, believe it or not, back in England, they used to drink hot drinks with a little butter in it. I don't know if it helped it or if it just helped soothe some stuff. But then when the settlers came into this country, rum was more available than whiskey. So they took this ingredient, they took the butter, and with the cold weather and all the seasonings that were available, and that's kind of where this started. So it really kind of started with the colonists. And
we're drinking
it's been
history
around
here, brother.
a long time.
Drinking history.
Long time.
One more time. Cheers.
Salud.
Bar Dad, folks, as always, thank you for joining us today. Jesse, always a pleasure, my brother.
Thank you so
for
much.
helping us out here and being our guest. And hopefully you might beat Lynette in the views.
I doubt it. She's much prettier than I.
She's killing it, you know.
Yes.
The Coquito episode. But anyway, this will do really well because
it's very good.
it's good. So, Bar Dad, folks, find us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. We love to hear your comments. Find us on Instagram. Follow us there. And if you have any questions, comments, and our smart remarks, you can always find us at thebardad@gmail.com. So until next time, folks, happy holidays. Keep your friends close and your butter closer.
Salud.
Salud.
Keep your friends close and your scotch closer. It's the Bar Dad.